Hi guys, back again playing for part 4 here of this 330 $2,500 guaranteed. We had several tournaments going earlier, didn't run very good, but we decided, fuck it, let's re-enter and play this one through. So we decided to re-enter, and yeah, now here we are, 25 big blinds deep, 245 remain out of 694 players. 2 levels of late registration remaining. So yeah, I just want to flip there with ace 9, and I check my homework, and it is a jam. For 10 big blinds under the gun 1, you jam with ace 9 off. But for 12, you min raise. So we had 11, so it's like kind of indifferent. You can do whatever you want, kind of thing. I think jamming is probably going to be the easiest way to handle the hand, but it was like break even. That was a break even play. At 12, it's probably slightly winning at like 10, I guess. I'll let you know right now. People don't call correctly as well, right? So for 10, under the gun 1, ace 9 off is a negative 0.02. For 9, it's worse. Or no, it's plus 0.07. Yeah, so it's really break even-y spot. That's probably why we're supposed to min raise fold at 12. For 12, for sure, we min raise fold. I wouldn't jam for 12, probably have min raise, but I had 11, so I was like, I don't really have many min raises at 11, like, or any. I think we are supposed to have a couple, though. Like, at 10, we don't have any. I know that. But yeah, we do. At 12, we have some raises. I haven't really studied this much. Under the gun 1, 12. So we do raise some shit, like, and jam some other stuff. It's kind of similar to, yeah, this is kind of similar to our later position 15 ranges. So similar. Poker's such a hard game to master. Like, take so much time to just study. You never get perfect at it. Like, it's just one of those things, you know. Right now, I'm at 15. No, this month 14 of studying poker as much as I can. 12 hours a day sometimes. Playing maybe a couple times a week, and then studying the rest of the days. Once a week I study 5 times. Probably study 5 times for every time I play once. But that's how I like it. I'd rather just study and get good. I don't really want to waste my time playing if I'm not perfect at this. So I'm a perfectionist. I want to get perfect at it. But I need more work on my game in a lot of spots. Yeah, what am I gonna work on? Like, I'm debating on getting a solver. Like, am I ready to get a solver? And like, I got 14 months in. Like, in a few days, I'll be in month 15 of study. Do I buy a solver or do I not? I don't know. I'm like, because I find myself in a lot of spots, like, questioning whether I did the right thing, and I just like to know. Like, let's look at what the solver tells me. What was the right thing to do, and was it solver approved or not? It's probably a pretty good way to learn, you would think, because like watching somebody else do the solver work, yeah, it definitely helps, and it helps you get a good understanding of stuff. But like doing it with your own hands that you played and stuff like that, you think that would, like, when you get things wrong and stuff, you think you'd remember it a little bit better, right? I gotta get that out of there. Put this here somewhere neutral where it's not, well, I don't know, put it there, I guess. We're gonna call. This one's fine to call. Queen, king, queen. This keeps popping up on top. It's kind of annoying. Check, check, check. Turn is a 7. This guy's range is still wide open. He could easily have a king here. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't raise. Doesn't really see bet. So this guy's range is still wide open as well because he's going to be checking all of his king X on the flop. So yeah. We could bet. We could bet here, but I think like maybe like Jack 10's a better bluff here. Yeah, I don't know. We would have won, but Jack 10, 10 9, hands with like blockers to their better aces maybe would be better. I don't know if it even matters. I have no idea. See, I have work to do. I think we should have bet the river. I just like king, king, queen, queen. Like any ace highs, they're always calling. Like they should be calling with all their ace highs. And they're gonna be checking a lot of ace highs. So I don't know. What are we repping? Like we're repping either a king or a queen because a 7 isn't nothing. So yeah, maybe we just go for it there. I'm missing a spot there, but whatever, it's fine. I don't really think it's that big of a deal because I think we're getting called most of the time. But yeah, if we bet pot, do we even need to go pot? Like 2/3 pot. How often does that bet need to work? Like, not often. Like 25% of the time or something? What would it be? 28.5%, I think. 28.5%. I just did the math, but I'm not very good at math, so I might be wrong. Alright, we get a hand. Eric Rads, that's the guy that calls like fucking way too wide. I was kind of hoping he would get involved. We got a limper from loose passive. We're just going to isolate. We're not going to, you know, like jam. If he raises, we can easily, happily jam here. But if he limps, we could just isolate in position. These guys jam, we're calling. I don't know how you limp fold here. Like, how do you limp fold? Like, what are you limp folding in early position? There's, like, no limp folds you should have. Is he going to limp again? Yeah. Alright. This is, like, we got a little bit of table dynamic going here with him. Because we just ISO'd. Now we're going to do it again. Thought about just calling, to be honest, but let's jam. I think calling could get kind of crappy if somebody in position calls and then there's like a king. I think with aces we could probably call. Well, we're up against one of those hands that have a really good amount of equity. Nice. We win. Fuck yeah. That's good. These 330, 2500 guarantees I always do awesome in for some reason. I'm always like getting to the final two tables or whatever. Final tabling them sometimes even. Like, pfft. Of course the $11 Bowski can't be like that. Like, why can't it be? I'd rather be final tabling that than this, obviously. This is like for $400 or $500, like max. Usually. And the Bowski is like 2,500, something like that. $2,500 for top prize. Like, put that there so everybody can see. Deuce, 8 off. Easy fold. Yeah, so the guy earlier in a previous video, we had pocket tens, and we min race over 25 big blind stack, and then this guy with 10 big blinds min 3 bets us to 4.5, and he's super tight. And I jammed with tens, and it's like, do I ever fold tens there when he's like a 8% VPIP, 4% razor? Can I fold tens there? Because like later on, he started opening up his game and playing a lot of hands. Like HUD can be deceiving, right? Like maybe he just had really cold cards and now he has ace king and this is how he plays it. I don't know, but like the min 3-bet thing, it's just always fucking aces. Like like off a 10 big blind stack or whatever. It's either a misclick or it wasn't like an exact min 3-bet though. It was like 2.1x. So he punched the number in. So if you're gonna min 3-bet, at least like do it the one that makes it like questionable that it might be a misclick. Yeah, Eric got in again with something nuts. Jack 10 this time, offsuit. The guy's, fuck man, that guy must be down a lot. I wish there was a way to figure that out. Let me know in the description if you do watch this video. Somebody actually does. Is there a way that I can like search these guys' names and see how much money they've been losing or winning? There used to be on SharkScope or whatever, but now on SharkScope it just says not opted in every time I search for somebody. Like, are they not opted in or I'm not opted in? I don't understand. Let's search for me. What's my name on here again? Eternaline. There's a whole bunch of... This is my graph on the Series Poker Network. What the hell? Series Poker? Isn't that like fucking 10 years old or something? They don't have that anymore. That's Ultimate Bet, I'm pretty sure. Here's my Winning Poker Network stats. Not very good. Can I click on that or what? This is Winning Poker Network. This is actually pretty accurate. Yeah, I went on that really bad downswing. Wait a second. This isn't accurate. I don't know. No, that's right. Yeah, I was like way up there. But then I went on that really bad downswing. It's kind of accurate. It's a little bit off, to be honest, but we were up 205 on April 19th, and now we're at up of $100 after all these tournaments. Interesting. This is on the Series Poker Network like years ago. 888, I'm not opted in on 888 apparently. That's kind of weird. On Game Network. I don't even know what On Game Network is. PokerStars not opted in. So I can SharkScope these guys maybe. Let's try one. Bluffy BLZJR777. BLZJR777. Track by okay, that's fine. Player not found. So some of them don't work then. What do I got here? King Queen? It's ISO. Bluffy fishy. Search. Yeah, like, fuck. I don't understand why it's like that. Okay, Dark Priest. We have no stats. We got to call now. Like, there's no way we're getting away from it. Oh my god, he has a worse hand? Holy fuck. I can't believe that. That's insane. What was it? Under the gun, +1. Limps. Middle position, 3 ISOs. 25 big blinds. Shit. Now that's fucking in the way there. Like, I need to see that. Middle position ISOs 3.5x. And he rejams in big blind with King 10 off for 10 big blinds. That was terrible, man. All right. Yeah, so most of them aren't opted in. Why am I opted in, but everybody else isn't? Like Bluffy Fishy, I can't do him. Dark Priest. Rebot. No. Player not found or is opted out. How do I opt out? I don't want people knowing when I'm up and stuff. Huckleberry 45. Yeah, I can find me, but nobody else. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? Steak Lady. Nope. Like, what the fuck? I'm not even gonna buy it. Run better, please. Yeah, I can't find anybody but myself. How fucked up is that? Yeah, to be honest with you, I've ran quite a bit of below EV on America's Card Room since I started, so I'm not really doing well. I don't even think I got a single first place. I think I got one, but it was like for a small field shitty tournament that really, yeah. So we're going to call, obviously. That's fine to call. And pick up the open-ender. We'll just check. And pick up this. They go this jam all in. If they have an ace, they're never going to fold. So, yeah. I can't guarantee that they're going to go all in. So, well, I guess I could have let them bet, but I just led. Try to get called by king. They're going to be checking back their kings, and I just want to apply pressure on their kings. I want their kings to get all in too. So. Yeah, there really wasn't any overlay after all. Last level remaining. Yeah, it's a little tiny bit of overlay. Little tiny bit. $2,361 has been entered into this tournament at this point. We'll probably have a few more. So yeah, it's roughly, there might be $100 in overlay in this. So we use that to justify re-entering, but we're in 56 out of 252 right now. 206,000. We're like almost double average right now, so that's good. Starting to get some hands in this fucking thing. So now we're sucked into sitting here for another 3 hours. This guy jams with ridiculous shit. It's interesting to see what they'll rejam or open jam with under the gun for 10. Jack 8 off. Yeah, okay. Open jams for 10 big blinds under the gun with Jack 8 offsuit. Like it would be awesome to be able to see how much money these guys are up or down. I don't know how to do it. I gave up. Like, there's absolutely no reason to be jamming Jack 8 off under the gun for 10. But, you know, he's giving everybody equity. Like, shove 10 under the gun. Jack 8 off is we're negative 0.56 big blinds. So yeah, we get to see how much I'm up on here. Looks like we were doing pretty good for a bit. We went up, went down, went up. We were way up there for a bit. We were up $600. We went way down and losing fucking money. And we shuffled around, had a little upswing here, 400. And we won. I got second place in a tournament. I was actually up to 1100. But then I just went on this fucking terrible fucking downswing on here. Like, look at the downswing. So yeah, I just went on the worst downswing ever. So yeah, that's why I quit. I quit like right around here. Maybe I quit down here. Maybe I just don't remember the dates properly. Yeah. I was up $200 when I quit. Yeah, I just went on an awful downswing. So I just said, fuck this, I'm done. I quit for a year, so. Ah, he has outs with a jack, or 10. Alright. Rejams versus under the gun in middle position. 10 big blinds effective with ace 10 off. So what's that? Let's see. Is that fine or is that not fine? Rejam for 10 under the gun in middle position with ace 10. Ah, it's like break even. It's breaking even. So, yeah, whatever. You can take that line. If you're just trying to double up before the late reg entry period is over, sure. Take some break-even spots to try to get deep in this tournament. Why not? Pays at 126. You only, like, right now, there's a lot of money in registering. If you think about it, you only got to get through 120 players to min cash. And what's the min cash in this? $5, I guess. Pretty damn easy to do, though. To get through 100 players in these things, like, easy. Win 2 flips. There you go. You did it. And then and you're going to go on and get deeper sometimes, too, right? So there's tons of profit in late regging and shit like this. Just if you're properly bankrolled, you should have 100 buy-ins for this. You should have 100. If you're going to play large field tournaments, you should have about 100 buy-ins for what you're playing. So if you're going to play $3 games, you should have $300. If you're going to play $10 games, you should have $1,000. So. Yeah. So when you look at my chart here, that's what I did wrong. I was playing $16 games through here. I got up to here and I thought, I have $1,100. It's time to start playing $16 games. And I went on a bad downswing. That's what I did. That's why this happened. I didn't quit playing $16 games till I was down to like here. And that was the mistake. I wasn't practicing bankroll management. If I had just stayed at the level I was and got up to, what, $1,700 and practiced bankroll management, I could have played it down to like here and then stopped. And I would have went on a downswing that went to about here. And then it would have went up again, probably. So yeah, it's my own fault. Not practicing bankroll management. We're just showing how serious that is, right? It's my own stupid fault for playing. I was in a rush. I was in a big rush to move up in stakes, is what it is. Yeah, I was in a big rush to move up to the $25 games and stuff like that, but yeah, it's my own stupid fault. I didn't accept the fact that I'm running really poorly and moved down. Like, shot taking is fine. Like, with 1100, yes, I should have been shot taking and playing like one $16 game a day, maybe two. But I was just playing 11 and 16s like crazy at like $700. So, lesson learned, proper bankroll management, because there's no reason that I should be down here right now if I practice bankroll management. Right now, we would have been down to here, and we would have been starting to make this comeback right here. Right? So we'd be like right there. And you can see my chart, it holds true. Like, it's consistently going up until here when I started moving up in stakes. Like, so it's my own stupid ass fault. I can actually see all my tournaments and stuff. Cool. You can't see anybody else's though. Like Trippy Sheep. Why can you see me but not anybody else? Make your six. Why would I want my statistics to be publicly viewable? Like, nobody would. Anywho. Yeah, there's got to be a way, because I remember they used to have a website back in the day called PokerTableRatings.com. And it's gone now. And yeah, you used to be able to like search, yeah, temporarily, I guess. Let's see what's gonna pop up. Yeah, this website used to be awesome. I don't know if you guys remember this from like 10 years ago, but it was fucking awesome. You could search for absolutely anybody. It would tell you exactly how much they're up, how much they're down, and also it had a whole bunch of statistics on you. And yeah, it was great. Like, got to be a way to do it still, I would hope. It's kind of funny too, because you'll see guys on here that are like down like $20,000 and shit like that, like just ridiculous amounts of money. And then like you can label them. I used to label them like plus 17K, minus 14K, you know, to know what kind of player we're dealing with. Is this just a gambling problem guy, or is this like a professional player, like a professional poker player, right? Yeah, I remember back on Ultimate Bet 10 years ago, I was actually like one of the top 10 winners of cash games. One of the top 10 or 15 winners of micro stakes cash games on there. Years ago. Yeah, I was up like $500-$600 at 1 cent, 2 cent. So that's a lot for that stake level. Cash games are probably easier to beat in 2010 as well, I would imagine. They're getting a little harder now with solvers coming out and everything. But not my much. I'm sure I could still beat the. I used to just play like super aggressive. I didn't even really study that much. I just play really aggressive poker, and I won a lot of money. All right, we're gonna raise this one. There's nobody really showing a significant amount of aggression on this table. Small blind doesn't raise ever, period. So King 8-3. Rainbow disconnected board. We can just fold. This guy doesn't raise, so we can deduce that he probably doesn't lead as a bluff ever, period. So we'll just get rid of it. If the guy doesn't raise, he doesn't 3-bet, he doesn't have any bluffs. He probably is a king. So you can take it. Fours are drawing pretty thin. What hands would I call with here? Like, the hands I would probably call with versus this raise would be like kings, obviously. And then like 9-10, jack 10, queen jack, any ace jack, ace 10, ace 9. Hands with like backdoor equity, you know, I'd probably call and peel. But with fours, like, we're drawing pretty thin to like fours. 1-4, two outs in the deck. So yeah, it's just not a hand where we want to continue with. When he's leading and he doesn't, he's a 31-1 or 32-1. Yeah, we just fold. He had it every fucking time. He should really have no leads there, period, either. Like, on a really dry board like that, when I raised an EP, I have probably more kings than him, I would think. Like, small blind for 60 versus under the gun. 60 versus under the gun. Under the gun 1, actually. Like, yeah. He's a little bit of King X, but most of his kings are 3-bet. Well, I guess he doesn't 3-bet, though, so we can't really account for that. But yeah. This guy jams. Queen 8 suited. Let's fold. Big blind versus button. 10 versus button. Yeah, for 10 it's a fold. And like, overall, like, people tend to jam pretty honestly for 10 big blinds. You can kind of utilize these charts always, even at the micros, but he shoved for 8, so like, this is a marginal call, but like, I'm calling with queen 9 here for sure, but queen 8's is not there, especially when I have no stats on the guy. This guy's super short. Limp fold, yeah. We actually do raise first in for 10 in the small blind. We actually have some limps and stuff. Like, that's kind of interesting, and we have some interesting jams as well. I want to study that. I'm going to study that. 2.5. Let's fold. He's making it an abnormally large size for his stack, and yeah, not really that much implied odds. To a min, or like even a 2.2 or something, I'd probably call, but 2.5x is a little bit steep for the amount of money he has. We only get like 9-1 on our money if we call. Like, if we stack them, it's like 9-1. That's not very good. Forget, we need like, how much like do we need to call a 3-bet with our suited connectors? There's like a formula, like 15-1 or something like that, or 12-1 or 10-1. I can't remember what it was. So what do we got here? Pocket threes, ace jack suited, and whatever he had, king queen or whatever. So I don't really think anybody did anything wrong, but the king queen probably should have folded pre. Oh, ace king. Yeah, okay, yeah, get behind it then. It goes jam, call, call. Ace jack suited. Interestingly enough, in this scenario, if this guy had like 20, 25 big blinds, we can actually fold ace jack suited here. So that's kind of cool. I was watching a Tristan Wade video and he was talking about that. Ace jack's the worst hand we're going to fold there, though. We're going to call with ace queen off, ace queen suited. But ace jack's suited, we fold. Like low jack versus, on the hijack versus low jack for 25. 20 to 25, we can just fold it. Because like once in a blue moon, when there's 40 big blind stacks to our left, they're going to raise. We're going to be priced in a call, and you know, they're going to do that about 3.5% of the time or whatever. Like, what hands are they going to do that with? They're going to do it with queens, kings, aces, ace king suited, and ace king off. 2.87% if they do this. If they have jacks, we're fucked. And ace queen. Yeah, then we're getting up to 4.2. And like cutoff, hijack, or cutoff, button, small blind, big blind. So 4 times that would be 18% of the time. We're going to be up against these. We're going to be up against these 18% of the time. Yeah, and that's not even with the 25 big blind jammer. So we can fold ace jack there. Yeah, 18% of the time. Like, and yeah, if we have ace jack suited, and one of the guys has this range, where'd it go? One of the guys has this range, apply, and then we got the 10 big blind jamming range in there. Just got to be like something like this on the low jack. On the low jack, on the low jack. Well, he had 3s, so we'll put 3s in. King, queen, king, jack, maybe king, jack. King, jack's kind of iffy. 2s are kind of thin too. Wow. 22%, 23%, 18% of the time we have 22%. And then 18% of the time we have 22%. And the rest of the time we're slightly ahead. So we're losing money by calling there. Hijack versus low jack for 25 with ace jack suited versus low jack jam and the hijack. We're losing money. If we're 55% versus their jamming range, and 18% of the time we're going to have 21%. Yeah, we're going to lose. I shouldn't have exited that, because now let's look at ace queen. Let's look at ace queen. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Apply. Ace queen off. Ace queen's worse. That's interesting. I wonder why. Still running, and that's probably why. Ace queen's a little bit worse, actually. Well, right around the same, but cool. Aces. There we go. That's what we want to have. Maybe I just jam this. Fuck. I probably should just jam. Well, it's I don't know. Do we really need to jam here when we're playing with such unskilled people, I guess? Like, this guy's thinking about jamming. Jack 8-5. There's a lot of draws on this board, so we're going to do a lot of checking. This is our best 8, though, so we bet it. We bet our best 8. King 8 we bet like half the time. Then Queen 8, Jack 8, 10 8, or Jack 8 we bet every time. But 10 8, 9 8. I don't know. This guy's short, so it kind of skews things a little bit. But my bet's too large here. My bet's too big. I should make it like 2.7. I'm looking at my stack, not his. Like when he has 12, our big bet size should be half pot, not, and then our small bet size should be 20% pot. It shouldn't be 2/3 or whatever I did there. Or like, yeah, I did 2/3. That was too big. I bet too big there. But yeah, we're gonna bet our ace 8s here, and then we're gonna check our 6 7s. And then we're going to bet probably with like our 10-9s. Check our 6-7s. We're going to check back our ace-high flush draws. Ace-2 suited, ace-3 suited, ace-4 suited, ace-5 suited. Our backdoor flush draws. We're going to check those back. Probably bet the better ones like ace-queen. All our jack-x bets aggressively. Yeah. And then what else? Pocket deuces through 5s and 6s and 7s. Probably checking. 5s are probably betting, but you could check back 5s though. Like I don't think it'd be bad when the SPRs are so shallow to check one street with 5s there, but checking jacks definitely, but yeah, just to let him catch up a little bit. But this board is extremely draw heavy, like, so we need to size up on it. But I think I sized up a little bit too big. I think our big bet's half pot, and I fucked up there. Looking at my own stack, not the opponent's stack. Jams 30 on the big blind, or on the button was 7-6 off. Okay. Fish. Thinking and thinking. Oh, wow. This guy finds a jam. Easy fold. He has like jacks or queens or kings, probably. Maybe ace king. This guy isn't jamming correctly with these stats, so. Okay, well, we're all in. This guy's a 17%er so far. I'm happy to just get it in here versus this guy. Like, what else are you going to do? Jam City. We're going to have good equity versus jacks and stuff, too. But like, his fucking 3-bets through the fucking roof. What else are we going to do? Like, if you look at my stats since I started playing this fucking tournament, I'm not even playing that aggressive. Like, I haven't really been getting a variety of fucking cards to play. So. Shit. Here we go. Action. Quicken. Yeah, that website don't exist, so that sucks. I missed that website. I wish it would come back. Apparently I can't go back. There it goes. 4 free searches. May Sky. That's the crazy guy. I think they actually have to come over here and... Here we go. What? It saw him there and it just disappeared. Winning Poker Network. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with this software. Huh. So, we got bottom pair. Without a diamond on board, it's probably just a fold, especially against somewhat of a tight range under the gun. Probably call if it was like Jack 5, 8 of diamonds, I would think. If there's a diamond on board, we can easily call because then, you know, we have more outs. But yeah, that board's pretty dry. I mean, I don't know why he's betting that small. Like, what do you bet that small with? Like your ace king, ace queen type hands, maybe. Ace king, ace queen. I don't think he does this with a jack very often. I think with his jacks, he's probably going to go bigger than that. Maybe some flush draws and yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. You don't really know with these guys. Yeah, he's keeping the aggression going. 29%. 29% 3-bet over 25 hands. That's pretty aggressive. Kind of sucks having that to our left. Like, fuck's sakes. Oh, we're getting close to the bubble here. Getting close to the bubble. 130 paid just about. 160. That kind of has to factor into our decision making here a little bit with some of these short stacks and what their shoving ranges are going to be and that kind of stuff. Soon, not quite, but 10-4-3, bet half pot. This guy has something. Maybe he has a 10. He's thinking about raising. Thinking about it. What the hell? There you go. I kind of figured. This guy's range is wide open the way he's playing. This guy's range is very condensed with his stats. I really don't think he bets into two players without something, at least. Like some kind of flush draw or top pair hand. Maybe an overpair even. He didn't bet small either. He went half pot. Like, pretty surprised to see him fold there. Especially versus this guy, like if you're betting that size and you're like planning on folding to a check raise, you probably should just check to begin with. Like, oh look, he found one to raise, so now he has like a jacks, queens, kings, or aces, ace, king, ace, queen, maybe. This guy's 3-betting him. I don't know if he has his HUD up, but yeah. Oh, the table's going nuts. This guy, I don't know if he has HUD, but yeah, this guy's a 3%er. So if he has HUD, he knows that this guy has a very tight range to be raising. So this guy probably has a very good hand if he's using his heads up display. I don't know if he is, so anybody, whoever has ace king probably got this one, or aces. But 2.5 big blinds, like what kind of fucking bet is that? Okay, why would you just call and let him hang himself? 2.5 big blinds into 22 big blinds. and folds to raise 15 big blind jam. Weak, tiny bets. Yeah, like there's no world where 2.5 is the correct bet sizer. Yeah, and I think this guy, like on that board, like why would you jam here? Like there's no reason to jam. What draws are out? It's like a very nice board to just call with aces. Smooth call. Let this guy come in as well and let the turn come off like a jack or a queen. Give him some kind of draw or some kind of pair, you know? Yeah, there's no reason to have to do this. Look, even block the backdoor flush draws with the ace of spades and the ace of diamonds. Like, this is a perfect card combo to just call with. Like, like what if this guy has pocket queens and he's facing the small bet? He's probably going to call, like, a lot of the time. Maybe he has king queen. He thinks it's good and he's going to bump it up. Like, but when it goes bet raise all in, like this guy with king jack, king 10 or whatever, he's probably going to have to fold. And when this guy bets 2.5 big blinds into the 22 big blind pot, you know exactly what he has. He has like pocket sevens, pocket eights, queen 10, something random that has a tiny little bit of equity, and he just wants to see a turn card with it very cheaply. That's what he's trying to do, right? Or see where he's at in the hand. That's another thing they do. Yeah, they bet like really tiny to see where they're at, and then, you know, they get the news, oh, we're beat, and then they fold every time. Like, so like why do that? You're just telling him, you're allowing him to play perfectly by letting him off the hook. Let him continue to bluff. Like, all right, king 9 off, fold. Yeah, I'm having a little bit better time now playing poker. Just playing one table too, it's gonna calm. But yeah, I might try to get into 6 tabling a little bit here soon. Just with the video, like explaining what I'm doing and all that stuff, it can get tough, right? Playing 6. I was playing 8. I was playing actually 10 for a bit there. I remember back in the day with cash games, I used to play like 18 tables sometimes. I'd have them all like tiled. Like I'd have like one little baby table here, one little baby table here. Like my eyes must have been pretty good when I was in my early 20s. So yeah, I don't think I could handle that now. 32 actually in 2 days. So turning 32. Unfortunately, I'm turning 32. I'm not very happy about it. I'd rather be just like 30. 30's a good age. I like being 30. It's decent. You get all that knowledge in your head, and you're not an idiot anymore to the extent, and you're not making all these stupid ass mistakes anymore, and all this drama's following you around. Yeah, it's good. I like it a lot. I'm sober too, so I've been sober for 5 years now. I just took 5 years of sobriety. So yeah, it's awesome being sober for 5 years, and yeah, it's good. I haven't had a drink in 5 years and 3 days. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, my mid-20s sucked. I was getting pretty fucked up there for a while, but I got out of it, so. But yeah, I have a passion for this. So I always did, even when I was partying all the time and stuff. I did have a passion for poker, but I just never had the focus to do anything with it. So, but now I have more time. My mind is more quiet. I have more time to work on it. So, and I have nothing better to do. So, anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. Hopefully, stick around for part 5. See how this unfolds. Maybe we're gonna take it down tonight. We've gotten so close. so many times on here in the last while, so maybe this is the one. Alright guys, thanks for watching.